Hello guys, and welcome to a new game.
Welcome to Company of Heroes. Company of Heroes is a real-time strategy game that focuses on frontline combat, capturing key strategic points and leading your company to victory.
So if you cannot tell guys, this is the tutorial, but I feel like this is the best way to show you guys what the game is about. So we'll start with basic training.
Welcome to basic training.
Okay, before we start, this is really annoying this. Helpful at some points, but really annoying.
This training exercise will cover unit selection, camera control, and basic orders. During the game, you will receive objectives to complete.
Serious.
Here's an example. You can see your objectives listed on the left side of the screen. Moving your mouse cursor over the objective icon reveals its description. Try this now and move your mouse. Good. If the objective is off screen, an arrow will point to it. For training purposes, the description and direction arrow will remain on screen. Good. Now, we will cover how to select units. This is a rifleman squad, the basic infantry unit. Note the rifleman icon and the squad's health bar above the unit. In Company of Heroes, you issue orders to squads, not individual soldiers. A squad needs to be selected before you can give them orders. Left-click on the rifleman's.
On me!
Good. You can see they're selected by the circle on the ground around them. All selected squads are shown on the selection panel in the middle of the taskbar. You can access the squad's abilities from the command panel on the right.
This will take a bit, guys.
The mini-map is shown on the left side of the taskbar. It displays an overview of the entire battlefield. To get more information about anything on the taskbar, move your mouse over it. This will display
Yep.
Here's an engineer squad. You can select several squads at the same time by holding the left mouse.
Eyes and ears, come on!
Excellent. You can see both squads in the selection panel of the taskbar. You can cycle through each squad in your... Good. You can now give orders to this individual squad and use their special abilities in the command panel.
Only thing wrong with this tutorial.
Left-click on the group select icon. Good. Our engineers are being deployed elsewhere.
Someone just took my engineers.
We will now cover unit movement. All basic orders in the Company of Heroes are issued using the right mouse button. To issue a move order to your rifleman squad, right, good. In moving your mouse cursor to the... Good. Now follow the objective arrow and pan the camera until you see the road intersection.
And the camera can also be
Let's
done
go!
with arrow keys, so it doesn't tire.
Excellent.
What?
Now.
Wrong. I went to the wrong place.
Good.
What? Okay, this is a bit glitchy. Gee.
Stay low!
Get over here.
On our way!
Good. Now you get the basic idea. Left-click to select units, right-click to issue basic orders. In Company of Heroes, you can rotate the camera to see... To do this, hold down the Alt key on your keyboard and move the... That's it. To return the camera to its default position, press the backspace key twice.
Good for cinematics. Not good for gameplay.
Excellent. You can also zoom in and zoom...
Just did that.
Fantastic. Again, pressing backspace will return your camera to its default. Company of Heroes is best played from the default camera position. Let's move on out.
Like I just said, guys.
Issue a move order to the indicated position up the road. Notice that as your squad moves, they reveal more of the surrounding landscape. This is the fog of war. Your units can only see what is immediately around them.
Only problem, I wish there was a run button for these guys.
Well done. Your squad is in position.
Yep.
An event queue has appeared on the left of the screen to let you know that enemies have been spotted. Click on the event queue. An Axis patrol is moving in and trying to capture our strategic point. Notice that enemy units are shown in red. Your unit, right-click on the enemy troops to attack them. Notice your mouse changes to an attack cursor as you mouse over the enemy squads.
That might be a bit loud. That's the sound effects. This might all be a bit too loud, actually. Oh, we don't want music. Yeah. That should do.
Enemy unit down. Good job. Now, let's get that strategic... Right-click on the Notice your mouse changes to a capture cursor when you mouse over a strategic point.
Yeah, the opportunity? No. The objective of this game, that's the word.
Excellent. This concludes basic training. You've earned your stripes.
Can you please be
You
quiet?
have learned how to select units, move the camera, and how to use the right mouse button to issue basic commands. Click Continue to return to base.
I will do it in my own time. Yeah, so in Company of Heroes, guys, the main objective is there's two different, like,
Click
modes.
Continue to
Shut
return
up!
to base.
I know when to... I know what happens if I click Continue. There's two modes. Either you annihilate the person completely, or these points will earn
Click
you...
Continue to return to base.
These strategic points will earn you points, and you win by getting a certain amount. Depends on the game. Or you can do the campaign missions. Which, if I just quickly show you the main menu, there is a lot of campaigns. Each one of these is its separate campaign, and then you got the main campaign right there. And you can play online. This game is huge. And you can replay them at all, whenever you want. Harder difficulties, easier difficulties. There's a lot to do in this game. Only problem though, loading screen could be a bit faster. But who's complaining?
Welcome to Company of...
Anything, any cinematic can be quickly dismissed using the escape button. Why can't I do these? Okay, don't know.
Welcome to Base Operations Training. During this exercise, we will cover base construction, how to capture our headquarters is located in this farmhouse. The HQ is your most crucial structure. With it, there are to deploy. Left-click on the flashing button in the command panel to deploy. Engineers are your base.
So guys, basically what it says, engineers can build buildings for resources, and there's 3 different resources. There's manpower, munitions.
Your engineers are ready for
fuel.
duty. Let's begin construction of a barracks.
That's basically what you
First,
just said,
left-click
summed
the
up.
flashing to build a barracks. Left-click the flash. Base structures can only be built near the HQ and on open ground. If the build preview turns red, you cannot build at that location. Good. The barracks allows you to deploy basic... Select your barrack. Again, notice that you have spent manpower to deploy the Rifleman Squad. The Rifleman Squad is now displayed in the build queue. You can cancel any item in the queue by left-clicking on it. Rally points can be set by using the rally point icon, and then newly deployed squads will automatically move to that location. You've spent all of your resources. We'll now show you how to earn more.
See, sometimes it just skips through this. Anyway, rally points can also be created if you're selecting a building and right-clicked anywhere, but it's not
You've
allowed
spent.
to do
Remember, there are 3 types of resources in Company of Heroes. Let's start with manpower. A constant stream of manpower is generated from your headquarters and from the total number of territory sectors you control. The first number in the highlighted area shows the total amount of manpower you currently have. The second number shows how much manpower you are earning per minute. Munitions is the second resource. You spend munitions to upgrade your squads and use special abilities like throwing grenades. A constant stream of munitions is generated by capturing munitions sectors such as this one. Fuel is the final. A constant stream of fuel is generated by capturing fuel sectors like... The mini-map shows the location of all resource points.
But it's very slow from your HQ fuel.
To get a more detailed view of the battlefield, this is the tactical map. The battlefield is divided up into a number of territory sectors. Each sector has an icon which represents the location of the strategic point and the type of resource it provides. The more sectors you control, the more manpower you will receive. To return to the game view, click on the exit button and we'll capture a sector.
Okay, this is just getting really annoying now. So, the blue star is yours, the yellow star is...
To return to the game view, click on the exit button and we'll capture a sector.
And the red one is enemies, of course, like it said earlier on.
Select your rifleman squad. Right-click on the munitions point to capture it. Right-click on the munitions point to capture it.
And it's very impatient.
Right-click on the munitions point to capture. Good. You've captured the point, and as you can see on the mini-map, the sector is now blue, indicating it is Allied territory. However, the sector is also flashing. This means it is out of supply. Bring up the tactical map to get a better understanding of supply. The munitions sector you've just captured is here. As you can see, it's not connected to your HQ sector here. This means sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy, then capture the strategic point.
In the infantry training, guys, it told you about cover.
Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy,
Green cover is the
then
best cover you
capture
can get,
the
that's
strategic
heavy.
point.
Or orangey yellow is light, and
It's as
when
good
the
as done.
red, they've got no cover.
Oh, we'll take it all right.
Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points.
Yes.
Eliminate the enemy, then capture the strategic point. Excellent. Strategic points are vital in establishing your front lines and territory. The munitions sector is now in supply and generating a constant stream of resources.
As we can see down here.
The resources a sector generates. Now, we need to secure the munitions. Now click on the flashing left click on...
Okay, boys, you heard the man.
So we're now building an observation post, which makes it harder to get this point, because you have to destroy the observation post, then capture it, and it also gives us more of that resource.
Now that the observation post is complete, the sector is secure. Notice that your munitions rate has increased. More importantly, the enemy will need to destroy your observation post before they can capture your sector. This area is crawling with German patrols. Time to defend our front. Select your engineer squad. Click on the flashing field. Left click on the MG and finally, Set
Hammers and nails, ladies. Come on, hammers and nails.
So we're now building a machine gun emplacement, which
excellent.
it's basically just a machine gun.
Enemy
It's more
incoming. The MG
defensive.
emplacement will automatically engage. Fantastic. The MG emplacement is suppressing the enemy troops. They're retreating. However, the Germans know we're here now, and they'll be back with more troops. We need to fortify our position. In Company of Heroes, you can garrison local buildings which provide excellent cover for squad. Order the engineers to garrison the nearby building by right-clicking on it. Good. Buildings can also be upgraded into a forward barracks, allowing you to deploy troops closer to the front. Select the local building. Left-click. Only buildings in supplied sectors can be upgraded into a forward barracks.
This is obviously sped up, guys, for the tutorial.
Now you can deploy infantry squads from this building in exactly the same way you do from a barracks. Now deploy a rifle.
Rifle squad.
Excellent. Select your rifleman squad. Use the rifleman squad to capture the indicated strategic point.
Oh, we'll take it all right.
Use the rifleman squad to capture the indicated strategic point.
Point is ours. What day we lock it down? We are receiving fire!
The flashing yellow indicators above your squad shows that they are being suppressed. While suppressed, your squads will dive to the ground and crawl to avoid being hit. The flashing red indicator shows your squad is now pinned. Pinned units are ineffective and will take heavy casualties unless you retreat. Left-click the flashing retreat. Retreat will break any suppression or pinning effects on your squads and give them a defensive bonus. Your squad is safe now, but they took some casualties. You can reinforce squad members one member at a time. Select your rifle. Click the flashing button to reinforce your squad back up to full strength. Squads can only reinforce if they are near a base structure, a forward barracks, or a half-track. Notice you have earned experience. You gain experience by capturing territory, building structures, and fighting the enemy. Once you've gained enough experience, you're rewarded with a command point. You can use command points to unlock special abilities. To do this, left-click on the flashing. There are 3 companies you can choose: infantry, airborne, and armor. Each has its own special abilities and unique units. For training, we'll choose the infantry. Click on the infantry company icon to select it. Then, click the Accept button to confirm. Here are the special abilities available to you as the Defensive Operations. Click on the Defensive Operations button. Then, the Germans will be counterattacking. We need to defend this area with sandbags. Select your rifleman squad. Left-click on the build. Left-click at the indicated location. Now drag the mouse to the Good. Your riflemen are now building the wall section by section. Sandbags provide heavy cover. You can move infantry behind this wall to give them cover against incoming fire.
Just as a side note, guys, this would be heavy cover. So it's quite effective to be building this, but
Sandbag's done. Let's see
you one more frickin' bag
It's only
of
effective
double,
if you
man.
stay, if you need to, you know, keep this point.
Enemy unit down. Earn more command points. Left-click on the company commander button to purchase another ability. Left-click on the flashing button to unlock a devastating use the artillery strike ability to defeat the... Okay, take cover. Enemy
Ability.
unit down.
These ability guys are, it's company specific. I do believe one of the
Stand down.
companies
Section
you can
is
like
clear.
get paratroopers
Well
in.
done. During training, we covered how to establish your base, call in additional troops, capture territory, defend your front lines, and use company commander abilities to defeat the enemy. This completes base operations.
These also, I don't think they have friendly fire. Yeah, they really don't have friendly fire. So guys, that's a quick look at Company of Heroes. If you'd like to see me play through the campaign, or try against other people, or even try against you guys, let me know in the comments below. I'm Skylord125, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.